Welcome to our 150th episode of
Planet Marzipan!
Woohoo! With your very special guests,
Lucy
and Ian.
Hello and welcome to Planet Marzipan. I'm Mezza. I'm here with my good friend
Craig, who's feeling very old with 150 bloody episodes.
Yes, we've hit the 150 mark and we've gone to the top. We've got the best guest for you, as you can see from the title of the episode. We welcome back Lucy Jordache.
Woohoo!
Hello. And Ian Mosley.
Hooray! And who are your special guests?
Hey,
Tish.
Thanks for coming on to the podcast. We really want to, first of all, want to say thank you for your support, because you've both been a huge support to us across 150 episodes and continue to be. So thank you for that.
No, well done. 150. That's quite a milestone.
They said it wouldn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that sense.
Only spurs us on that, though, didn't it? Yeah. Just to prove them wrong. We're talking to you at the end of January 2026. How are you both? Are you okay?
Yes, thank you.
That wasn't.
Pardon? No, I'm fine. Yeah, I've just, as I told you, I've just had a hearing test, and considering that I've been banging drums for over 60-something years, my hearing's not too bad. It's I've lost some of the top end, which means I can't really hear birds twittering or babies crying, which is great.
Talking a really high voice.
I can hear that.
Damn it. me.
Lucy keeps saying I'm deaf.
I think he has selective hearing.
I was about to say it's selective.
All of us blokes have selective hearing.
It's a gift. We've all got it. All us guys, yeah.
He does that. He does it sometimes to annoy me, because I'll turn around and get getting cross with him, and he'll just be grinning at me. And then other times he literally is deaf. So I'm not sure, because I always thought that I was good at enunciation. But he says, no, you're mumbling. I talk to the skybox, where you press the button and say subtitles on or whatever. Stop laughing.
Sorry.
And when it doesn't do it, Ian says, see, even the Sky remote doesn't know what you're saying. You're mumbling. Wanker.
Oh, dear.
I'll rest my case.
And you just had a birthday, Lucy.
I have, thank you. 28.
21 again.
Yeah.
In fact, memories just come up on Facebook today, because today, 8 years ago, was a certain birthday of yours party.
My 50th, you can say it. Yes, when I had Rocky Okie come and play at my birthday party, that was fun.
It was very funny.
Yeah, it was a good bash.
It was a good bash.
Really good.
I'm not going to do it for my 60th, because it cost me money to host that party. So when I'm 60, I'm just going to go to the Maldives or something.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, am I going to be looking after the dogs?
No, you can come to the Maldives with me, because it's 2028 is the Maldives. So I've made sure there's no brilliant weekends or touring, so we can go for my birthday. It's all about me. There you go.
Organised.
There you go. Spoiler alert, there'll be no gigs. Oh, and the doorbell's just about to ring with a delivery.
Oh, all right.
You won't hear the doorbell or the dogs barking,
No.
because Zoom gets rid of that. But trust me, the doorbell's just about to ring.
Well,
Keep talking while Ian goes on.
Ian's again. Is it Amazon?
It is Amazon. Oh, is it? Hang on a sec.
Oh.
Mine, not yours.
Oh, she's
Right.
claimed it. She's claimed
It's
it.
claimed it. It's mine.
Don't say you've just got a new Robbie Williams box set for the release of his new album.
No, I don't buy CDs and box sets anymore. But I do buy them, but I buy them digitally. I'm a digital girl. I'm sorry.
No, it's fair enough. Save space.
Well, I haven't got enough room. All those cupboards are full of CDs, and I don't want to add to it. So
Is it a good album? Have you heard it?
I liked it.
I've heard bits of it. Have you heard it, Lucy?
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah.
It's the Robin album, isn't it? It's not.
It's Britpop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to break the world. It's Britpop, yeah, but it's done Robbie style. It's just like an early 90s album. It's fine.
It's got
Can't
Tony
rave about
Tony
it,
Iommi's on it, isn't he, from Black Sabbath?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was tactically put back from October to this month just so he could get his record to beat the Beatles.
He's got it. He's got
Why
it.
not? He's got it.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a busy year ahead of you, the pair of you, haven't you? I appreciate you may or may not be able to talk about a lot of this, but you've got quite a lot going on this year.
Well, we start rehearsing for the cruise probably beginning of next month,
Yeah.
Yeah.
next week. So that's the kickoff point. But in the meantime, we're in the studio. Well, it's meant to be every day, writing still the new album. But today we had to cancel because Mike's got a terrible cold. So he rang in this morning and said, "Don't come in."
Oh, get well soon, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're in the studio nearly every day. Nearly every day, yeah. Then you're going to rehearse. Then you're going to go on the cruise. Then you're going to get back and do some more studio work for a couple of months. Hopefully, we'll know what's happening with the new album by that point. And then you'll start rehearsal for the German tour and Pompeii.
And have you got any time after the cruise, Ian, out there, or are you coming straight back?
I think we're going to spend a couple of days out there, aren't we? After Pompeii.
He's talking about the cruise.
Oh, the cruise.
He didn't listen, see?
No, I was listening.
Yes,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry. After the cruise,
No, you're coming straight home.
yeah, we'll come straight home. But of course, the gear won't be back in the studio for a few days. So I suppose we'll just come home and sleep for a few days.
Well, the last cruise, was it the last cruise you did? You all came back with COVID, so that'll be nice.
Oh,
If you all come back with COVID again, that'd be pleasant.
mm.
Gave it to me.
Did it? Oh, that's very generous of you, Ian.
Yeah, it came back. Hi, darling. 4 days later, I've gone down with COVID. He thought his COVID was jet lag, you see. And then when he wasn't feeling better, made him take a test and it was COVID. And I was like, oh, too late now. And then I just went plonk.
Do you get to see many bands on the cruise, Ian?
On the last cruise,
Yeah.
Steve Hackett band, Protocol, Simon Phillips's band, and I sort of hung out with Simon most of the cruise actually, because I've known Simon for.
He's on this one.
Yeah, he's on this one, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with him again. He's a great player. So yeah, I was hanging out with him. Yeah, Steve Hackett band.
Yeah.
They were all. I went backstage after their concert and went in the dressing room, and they were all so knackered because I mean they just non-stop.
No.
You know, I don't know how Steve does it. He's just on the road.
He's out all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got another big tour in straight after the cruise, I think.
Yeah.
But we saw him the other night, didn't we?
At the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, and he seemed well, so that's good.
Good. Yeah. No, he's. I think I'm booked to see him in York. He's got a couple of new guys in his band as well. Roger King's retired now, isn't he, from playing? So he's keyboard player.
Roger, yes, he's retired, and they've got a new keyboard player. I'm not sure who is. I think he's Scandinavian.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm not sure who it is.
And then I think for most of the tour they've got a German drummer. I don't know what's happening with Craig. Maybe Craig's out with Steve Wilson. I don't know.
Well, he's not. Steve Wilson's not announced any dates, but he is recording an album at the minute, so that might be coming, might not. Who knows?
Right. So
Probably will be.
Yeah, it was due. Well, it's rumored to be out in October. I mean, these things do move, don't they?
he's non-stop, isn't he, Steve Wilson as well?
He's got a big gig rumored at some point, but again, no more information's come out of that. Just one gig at some point round about the album launch. So
he writes about 6 albums in the space that it takes Marillion to write one. Actually, no, he probably does more than that.
Yeah, but so the cruise, I look forward to the social side of it.
Yeah.
When I'm sort of hanging out with people that I've known for years, that's really nice being able to do that.
And is Gavin on the cruise this time?
No, I don't think Gavin would ever go on a cruise.
Oh, would he not? Okay.
No, I think he's allergic to deck chairs and.
Yep. I'm with Gavin.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy and Gavin see eye to eye on some things.
Quite a lot of things, actually. We drove Gavin and his wife up to the Royal Albert Hall to see the Cirque du Soleil show. So the 4 of us were in the car for an hour and a half. I'm afraid Gavin kept asking my opinion on things, and then I just went into the biggest rant in the world. What did he say to you? I really enjoyed Lucy's rant.
Yeah.
They were all political. So to keep your podcast, politics free.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind.
So Craig will have a political debate with you.
There's me and Lucy agree, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I got my Esther through this morning or yesterday for America.
Yeah. You had to divulge your social media, did you?
Not yet. It's still optional. So
right, okay.
But there was the wonderful question, that have you ever done genocide or terrorism or just ticks that box?
Yeah, who the hell would tick that?
Yeah.
What is it? Have you ever violated any? Oh no, where is it? Do you seek to engage in, or have you ever engaged in terrorist activities, espionage, sabotage, or genocide? Oh, of course I have.
What you don't realise now, though, that if you tick that, you get fast-tracked. But that's...
And then it says, do you have cholera, diphtheria, tuberculosis, plague, smallpox, yellow fever, Ebola, blah, blah, blah? Or it's like, no, I don't, but, no, don't. I'll get into the anti-vax thing in America. Stop it. Right, carry on.
So yeah, that's the cruise coming up then, obviously. The album is still a movable feast, I presume, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Next question.
No, I'm not being.
I know.
It literally. I've got all the plans almost in place. So they've promised me by the time they leave for the airport for the cruise, they'll be able to let me know if it's gonna happen. And then I can literally get my plans and start going, they're all ready, or almost ready that's why I went to Germany a couple of weeks ago to sit down with the record company and sort out a pre-order system, and everything's ready, but obviously we have no music, no album title, no artwork, no track listing, no release date.
Apart from that,
everything's swimming.
I've done my job. They've just got to do their job. They've got one job.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's these creatives for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, you got to watch out because Peter Gabriel's getting prolific. He's got an album out 2 years after his last one. That's unheard of for him.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, he's doing that track.
He's probably been writing for the last few years and just had a shelf full of ideas. So.
Quite possibly, but he is. Yeah, he's doing the track a month thing that Lucy really didn't like last time. He's doing it again.
Yeah, I kind of understand it, but to me, if you've got so used to all the songs on an album, by the time you get the album, I don't know. I can't put into words. I just
see both sides. It keeps him in the media, doesn't it? But yeah, there was quite a lot of feedback like that. I've heard all this. This isn't new anymore. And the arc of the album doesn't exist because you used to see it getting bits drip.
Yeah, maybe we're just old-fashioned old fogies.
I quite like it, I must be honest. I am an old-fashioned old fogey as well, but there you go.
Oh, I like to sit with an album and play it new. I'm old school.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm the same really.
By one song.
Oh, a single or something beforehand, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good I still like to listen to an album from beginning to end, really.
Yeah. Do you don't play vinyl at home, do you, Ian?
No. We actually we haven't got a record player.
No, we haven't got a CD player either.
Haven't we?
No. We're a bit shy. No, we're a bit shit.
I get it. Unfortunately, I have, because I need it for all this crap behind me. But yeah.
Yeah, I quite missed. I haven't got a CD player in the car either, which I quite missed that. I used to like that, but it's thing is, the sound system in my car is brilliant. Everything sounds it's quite flattering, really. And here I listen to music usually just on my iPad with my in-ears in that I use, were meant to be for my drum monitors, but I don't. I use headphones live, but I've got these in-ears which are they were about 1,600 quid, so they're very expensive earphones.
So you use them as headphones then, yeah?
Yeah, and everything sounds really good on those. So
why don't you use them on stage then?
I just don't like the whenever I take them out of the box, they're on quite long wires, and the wires are always tangled and knots in them, and it takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to sort that out. And then I had a couple of bad experiences on one tour. I can't remember which tour it was, but I was playing and suddenly one of the cables just fell out of the in-ear, and so I lost the click tracks and I lost half the band.
There was also that time where you got really bad feedback in one of them, and if he's he wears headphones, it's not as loud that or whatever it was as in your ear. I remember that really. You pulled it out your ear and you put the headphones on.
Yeah, headphones are just so much simpler. You put them on and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
I usually blow a pair up every tour because of the volume I have them at, but then you just get another pair and put them on. So it's just simpler. But the in-ears are really good. I'll probably try them again at some point.
Yeah.
But it's just for peace of mind, really, because I don't like to have to be fiddling about with stuff when I'm playing, because it just takes away my concentration.
Yeah.
The same as trying to get a monitor mix on stage. If I can't be fiddling about adjusting levels while I'm playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Simpler the better. I'll leave the complicated stuff to Mark.
It's plenty of that answer, yeah. And then the tour, as you say, starts in earnest in Germany. Have you got any more dates to announce now, Lucy? Is that everything out for the year?
France.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
France at the end of the year, but that's all we can fit. That's the only countries we can fit in this year. We're going to take a look at what we do next year. I've got some Marillion weekends in already for next year that we'll announce in the summer this year.
Time's speeding up.
And then probably do some more touring towards the end of next year. But it breaks my heart whenever we put something on Facebook announcing a gig and everyone goes, what about here, what about here, what about here, what about here? there's so many countries we just can't go to anymore because they just don't make financial sense. And no, I'm not going to listen to that crap of, well, Steve Hackett comes here and Steve Wilson comes here and da, da, da. Fine, you don't know their touring costs or whatever, but ours are high, and we're not going to compromise. The band are too set in their ways, too old. They don't want to compromise. They tour how they tour, and also they don't want to be on a tour bus for weeks on end. And so, when people go, come to Spain, come to Portugal, come to Luxembourg, come to Poland, come to here, come to there, it's really difficult to do that without doing a really long tour. And I don't know what the solution is going forward, whether we just play where we know we can sell the gigs, or whether we just make it the model of not necessarily Marillion weekends in terms of music, but in terms of 2 gigs in one country.
Yeah.
Fly 2 gigs, so you do Saturday, Sunday, and then day off, and then Tuesday, Wednesday in another country, and tour that way, so that they're not on a tour bus. I don't know what the solution is going forward, but so this might be their last time on a tour bus, but we'll see how they all get on.
But the weekend model seems to be working really well. And if you can get a good venue in a good location for a weekend, it's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And it does give us the opportunity to go to some other places, like Norway. We wouldn't have been able to put that into a tour, but we can do a Marillion weekend in Norway. So it might be Switzerland. We always miss out of a tour because of crossing the border from EU into non-EU is really difficult, and the stuff. So maybe we could do Switzerland that way. I'm looking at going to Mexico that way, just fly in and do that. But the days of, what was it Steve Wilson said? He said to Gavin, didn't he, at the Royal Albert Hall? He said he just come back from doing his India and Australia and South America or something. He'd done 13 flights in 16 days, and that's hard.
Yeah. It's brutal, really. And Steve Wilson's probably 10 years younger than any of us.
What is he, 50? He's the same age as me. He's 58.
Is he?
Yeah, so it's brutal. So the days of touring South America used to literally, you go on stage at like 11, come off at 1, and you're at the airport at 7 in the morning for the next flight to another country. They can't do it, and they don't want to do it. So as much as they love their fans in other countries and would love to keep doing all that, I just think there has to be some realism.
Yeah,
those South American gigs they're great as well. They're great gigs to do. The people are all really up for it, and but it is a lot. I used to hate being on a bus, but the last decade or two, bus journeys have got quite pleasant, really, compared with having to fly, because it seems like flying anywhere is always traumatic. It just, flights cancelled and stuff, bit delays, and it's just like, sometimes it's nice. You get on a bus, that when the bus stops next, you're at the gig or at the hotel, and you don't have to worry about.
Well, that's what we do for Port Zealand now. We've come on the tour bus since that first time when we had to organise it overnight.
Oh, they cancelled everything.
Because they cancelled all of our flights.
The night before.
So we managed to get a tour bus to take us over. So last time on our, the final Marillion weekend.
In inverted commas,
In inverted commas, we booked it deliberately, and it was great because we got on at the Racket Club. We had a little picnic on the bus, got into our bunks, had a little sleep, woke up in Holland, and especially afterwards when you're feeling like death. We didn't have to go to Schiphol Airport and be polite to loads of people going, "Hi, had a great weekend. We love you, but go away. We want to sleep." We just got on the bus and went.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's great to know that there's a year of weekends coming up in 27 as well. You know, that's. I think most fans will travel. They know, you know, they know that these things are going to be less frequent now. You know, the tours of old have.
So I think people definitely use it as an excuse, like, oh, my wife's always wanted to go to I can't think of anywhere. Norway. I'm just thinking of Oslo. You know, my wife's always wanted to go to Oslo, so I can persuade her to book it in as a holiday. I'll just do the 2 nights at the Marillion weekend. She can do whatever, and then we'll stay for a week. And I think a lot of people do that.
You've just described Craig's conversation with Sarah about Pompeii.
Oh, I mean, put it this way, it wasn't a hard sell. I mean, because bless her, since Sarah's been a teacher now for, well, like 15 years or so. So all the weekends and everything like that, she used to come to, you know, she used to be there with us all the time. So Pompeii is the first chance she's really got to come out, and with a holiday involved, where, you know, it was an easy sell.
Yeah, Ian and I are staying on afterwards and popping down to Sorrento for 4 nights, which I've actually seen quite a lot of fans are doing as well. So we're going to have to hide.
Oh, it's nice there though.
It is lovely. It'll be very hot, but we're just while we're over there, just pop down for 4 days and.
Yeah. Obviously, the Pompeii gigs are going to be massive, and you know, a huge focal point for the year, I'm sure. No pressure, guys. You know, but we're looking forward to an amazing event.
It'll be great fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not looking at it. From what I'm told, it is going to be so hot. I think that's the only downer part of it. But because we're there 2 nights as well, we're in with a chance. You know,
We're in with a chance.
Yeah, I think we've started talking about the set list and what they're going to do, and definitely we're full on with the sorting out the filming and all the permissions. You have to ask permission for everything. But that all seems to be coming together.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic event, a really good weekend, I'm sure. And then UK after that, that's selling well, I understand.
Yes, very, very good. There's a 4-way tie at the moment between which is going to be the first UK gig to sell out. It's between Manchester, Liverpool, York, and Edinburgh. And they literally keep overtaking each other. Both have got about, I don't know, 180 tickets left or something. And it's like one week, and they're selling slowly because it's January, and they will. And people are hanging off, you know, because they're like, well, I'll get a ticket, you know, and I get that because we haven't really advertised it. So that you know, 1 week it'll be York's in first place, and then it's Manchester, and then it's Liverpool, and then it's Edinburgh. So I'm enjoying myself watching that. But yeah, they're selling well.
I'm okay. I've got my Edinburgh tickets and I've got my York tickets, so okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
London not yet, but I will.
I've got to be London. Have you not sorted your London yet? Oh.
No, I will. It's the old round to it. I've got me. Obviously, we've got my Gateshead one sorted as well. So
yeah.
Have you got your Harry Styles tickets yet?
Bit too
steep.
To my liking that, yeah. He's put his prices up, hasn't he?
8 nights at Wembley Stadium.
30 nights at Madison Square Gardens, isn't it?
30.
No.
30.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he sorted his tour out, the lad. Yeah, fair play to him.
That's what you should do. Just do a residency and make people come to you. Let's just hire one venue somewhere in the world and say, right, this is it for this year. Everyone come here. See what happens.
You're going to see Rush at all?
Well, they haven't announced UK. I'm not going over abroad. I'll go to the UK if they announce something. Yeah. By the way, please don't use Rush's pricing strategy for the new Marillion album, because they've just
heard I haven't really looked, but I've heard that they're really outrageously expensive.
It's my favourite Rush album, but the CD and Blu-ray box set is 260 quid.
Oh, fuck off.
And the vinyl box set, I think, is 300 quid.
Oh, what? I hate that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm honest. But
that's pathetic.
Mad.
It's overpriced.
Yes, that's overpriced.
So
Would you-
I've got me 40 or so quid sorted out ready for when .com comes out, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, sorry, we missed that, haven't we? Is that still planned in for sort of Easter time?
Yeah, no, I got that this morning. We're going to announce the pre-order on February the 11th, and it's actually being released on the 19th of June.
Okay.
They had a delay with vinyl.
Yeah.
So
Vinyl seems to take forever to get done, to turn it round.
yeah, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't matter because, spread it out throughout the year. Because in March, there'll be the beginning of the pre-order for the next two Warner's picture discs, which are Brave and Holidays in Eden, and they'll be released on May the 15th. And then I'm just waiting for the date, and there's going to be H's Ice Cream Genius deluxe box set, which is going to blow everyone's mind with the stuff that's on it.
Sounds amazing, but it also sounds like he's not finished mixing the live album based on his podcast this week. But
He has now.
has he? Okay.
Yeah, he has now. No, the stuff that's on it, I couldn't believe it actually, because I've let them get on with it. I've just been overseeing the picture, but they've all been getting on with it, and it's like the Blu-ray extras are about 2.5 hours worth.
James,
Jeez.
whenever we get James on the podcast, he sort of says, "God, you're not going to believe this. This is coming." And so.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. So I can't remember when that. So I'm trying to pace all the releases throughout the year, and then Steve Rothery and Steve Hackett's album is going to be July, I think.
And he's got a podcast now. He's starting a podcast.
Oh, don't.
Who is?
Rothers.
Steve.
We're talking about wing nuts and
Yeah. Niche.
guitar buzz.
And I'll tell you what it is, because I asked him, because I saw him.
It's called Tonehenge, isn't it? The podcast.
Yeah. Hang on. I asked him. I said, why? He said it's the first one he's interviewing Steve Hackett, and then the second one is going to be just talking about stuff, playing a bit of his unreleased music. There's the logo.
Okay.
That's good. We can officially call ourselves the 5th most popular Marillion podcast now. It's all right.
Well, I did say there seems to be a competing podcast from all the band, but I don't know. Is Mark's different enough to H's, and then it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They're both good in their own way. I mean, Mark is going to run out of stuff to say. I mean, he is doing it in chronological order. H has already run out of stuff to say, but it isn't stopping him and Ant, because they just come on and talk about what's happened that week.
Yeah.
And Mark's getting a lot of guests in. He asked us when he came on here if we'd interviewed certain people. We just don't have the contacts that Mark's got. He's got who's on this week's Craig?
Dave Megan was on last week.
Yeah, that's right, Dave Megan. Yeah, and
Well, I don't know what Rothers. I mean, it might be sort of nerdy guitar stuff, or I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But hopefully, Pete and Ian won't do one as well.
oh no, I think they should. I think they should be the rhythm section.
Drum and bass, yeah.
Let's do it together.
Let's just talk about drums.
Yeah, it's fine. Why not?
I'm not very good about talking about wing nuts and stuff, really. But
Well, you did your thing with Al Murray, didn't you? That's on YouTube now. You chat at the drum fair.
yeah, well, that was quite good. Quite good. I didn't know they were filming it actually, but that was quite good fun. Yeah, it was quite humorous here and there.
Yeah.
So
And Gavin's heckling you as well, isn't he? During
yeah,
it.
he is. Yeah, I know. which was kind of nice of him to come along. But yeah, but he played that about an hour after I'd finished that, and he played. It was brilliant what he did. And I mean, he's on. I think one of them was released on YouTube. A couple of tracks, and he's got about like over 100,000 views on it.
Yeah.
You know, and he had over 25,000 views within 20 hours.
And 24,999 said how wonderful he was. And one person went, don't give up. Don't. What's it?
Something, don't like the sound of the kit, elevator music.
Yeah.
And I want to respond to that, but of course, Lucy just sort of hauls me back because I've just but used. But there's always
funny and
always one.
Yeah, that's what I really don't like about the whole social media thing. You know, when people just slag off legends. You know, Billy Cobham, brilliant drummer. I mean, he's the guy that took the whole jazz rock fusion thing and said, "This, you know, this is how you do it with Mahavishnu Orchestra." And he a few months back, well, it was last year, he did a thing, just the drum solo that was very musical. It was really nice. And I mean, he's 80.
Yeah.
You know, and he's still playing great. And a load of the comments were, "Oh, well, this is great. Oh, Billy Cobham, legend." And then one bloke said, "Boring." And you just, "Oh, what? Right, I'm going to kill him."
Heathen.
It's so weird. I mean, when I went to see an audience with Roger Moore, and he said they were asking him some questions, and they were asking him about Grace Jones, one of the Bond films, and he said, "Well, I've always been told if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything." And you know, that's all he said, and that's right.
Yeah.
You know, why do you have to slag someone off?
Because people are horrible. I mean, they're literally.
Yeah.
Literally. That's why when the new album came out in 22, I got all of the band off of the Marillion and Fans page, because there was people. It's like, you don't have to like things, but choose your fucking words. and I'll do the same again next time. We'll all come off of the Marillion and Fans and any of the social media, because people just got to stop being wankers. Choose your words. I don't like this because explanation. Not, it's shit. Fuck you. No, you can pull a face, John. I mean it.
I know you mean it. I don't know what to say. That's all.
People that go, "We pay your wages."
No, they don't.
Fuck off.
They don't. You know, other bands are available. Go and find one. Yeah.
I don't like it, and this is the reason I don't like it. Blah 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 blah. And I've chosen my words. I will listen to people that write like that.
You know, John, I think we're due to do an hour before it's dark. You know, I think it's.
Have you made your mind up now? Because it's a bit recent. Exactly. It's only like 5 years ago now, but yeah.
I know, because I know we're due Marbles as one of our next ones up, but I do quite fancy doing an hour before it's dark.
What, you haven't done that on the podcast yet?
No, because it came out not long before we actually started. So I wonder if Lucy would like to come on and say how much she likes Care by any chance.
Yes, I would.
We missed you, Lucy, on our Charting the Single podcast because you haven't been on and recited the lyrics to anything recently.
Oh no, I need to do that, don't I?
Your Pam Ayres thing, yeah, it was really good.
I've been reading a lot of the lyrics recently because I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been posting every day.
Yes.
I'm going to keep it going as many days as we can this year.
Who's behind that then? Is it the Royal We? Are you all kind of chipping in?
Well, no, it's me, obviously, but I say to the band, "Can you send me this or send me that?" So I get photographs and things. But no, of course it's me. But I've been reading the lyrics because I've been posting little snippets of songs as well. So I've been reading a lot of the lyrics. Yeah, I need to read them as poetry again.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely do. So that's what we know is planned for this year. It's a fairly busy year, isn't it, really?
It is now we've talked about it. Yeah, I didn't realise.
I'd have a holiday if I were you.
Yes, I should have a holiday while you're on the cruise.
Well, you don't want to break a habit of a lifetime. Oh, sorry, dear.
We asked some of our friends who've been on the podcast if they had any questions for you two.
Oh, yes, they did.
And because it's a special episode for us, would it be okay if we asked you some of their questions? We will tell you who it is that's asking the question.
No, yes.
Yes, okay. I'm going to start with Stuart Clyde, who's the keyboard player for Still Marillion.
Oh. Do it in his accent.
Oh,
I can't.
you can't mangle a Scottish accent, though.
Ready? I reckon.
The first question is, has anybody come forward yet and said, yes, actually, Ian, you owe me money?
I do. It has been mentioned on a couple of the comments I read, I think, that I owe someone money.
Yeah.
But, try and get it.
It's a challenge.
Stuart also asks, which song from the Marillion archives that you haven't played for ages would you like to play again?
Ooh. Well, I mean, we've played a couple, didn't we, on the last excursion? We did
Gaza.
We did Script and Gaza.
You wanted to play Gaza for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just such a great arrangement, and I mean, I know it's topical.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a really great arrangement for me to play, and I just enjoy every part of it. The music and the lyrics, I think, are great. So I think we might be playing that on the next tour.
Right. He's added a bonus question, which is, he actually said, would you like to come and play it with Still Marillion? Because some of the band members have been and guested with Still Marillion. So I think that's an open invitation, Ian. If you want that.
You have played with Still Marillion once, haven't you?
I don't think.
Maybe Ian has.
Maybe.
Well, that's a gig.
Mark has and Steve
H has as well. H has as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they good payers?
They're Scottish, Ian. So you wouldn't have
that chance, is it?
You may get a creative iron brew or something. You never know. All right, I'll go on. One from Paul McMillan for Lucy. This is a good one. It's a little long. Have you ever considered writing a book based on your experiences with the band and how it's been from your perspective? You've seen the band grow from crowdfunding through the Royal Albert Hall, PZ, and all the stops in between. From a management standpoint, it's a fantastic story, which I think needs telling and could serve for anyone thinking of managing a new band, and could give a great insight into what works and what to avoid. What do you think?
Well, I'm flattered to hear that. Thank you very much. But no. Well, no, I don't have the writing skills to write a book.
Well, nor do I.
George, are you listening?
You both know somebody, don't you? Yeah.
Georgina Wister. Yeah, we always said she'd have to write my autobiography because I can't remember what I did last week, so she'd have to write it. No, it's very flattering, but no. But I share my wisdom or lack of wisdom or whatever willingly. Ian's I'll do a little plug for Ian's son. Ian's son Michael, I'm going to share this on Facebook soon actually. He's started a band called Velentris, VELENTRESS. It's heavy rock. Michael plays guitar and sings, and they've been played on BBC introducing and stuff, and Michael keeps picking my brain about what he can do, and I've been honest with him. I've said I've worked in the music business for 35 years, but I've always worked with established bands. I've never helped launch a new band, so it's really hard. I said, but I've got ideas on what an unsigned band can do. Whether they work or not, I don't know, because I've never had to do it. But these are things that would make sense to me. So I've given Michael lots of suggestions, which I've seen they've started to do some of them. but obviously, you know, their generation has, you know, TikTok and all that stuff that we never, well, we don't use it now, but we never had and stuff. So, nice question, but no, but I will freely give advice to anyone who wants to ask me something if I've got time to answer. If I haven't got time, I'll say come back when I've got time.
Otherwise, we'll strong arm George as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's interesting enough to write a book, but you know, whatever.
Oh, I think it would be a massive interest.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good.
You think it'd be really good?
Yeah,
but the thing is, if they want to know you know, what it's like working with Marillion, then it just have lots of swear words in it.
Oh, that's coming up. That's a don't preempt another question there, Lucy. Yeah.
But yeah, Paul has had a question for Ian as well. Says Mark and H have recently shared their nightmare show. Do you have one which makes you cringe when nothing seemed to go right?
Well, I think the show in question was Cologne, wasn't it, that they were talking about?
Yeah.
I think it was a live radio show of Brave.
That's right.
And Mark I think he'd plugged something in, you know, he'd been playing chess on his computer and rather than having a standalone computer just for the gig, he played chess on his and he plugged it in and burnt out the innards. So it went from all those glamorous sounds that are on Brave and all those loops and all the vocals, everything. It went from that to sounding like a very bad pub band. So that stands out. but it still makes me laugh, really. I mean, you know, live stuff happens. I'm trying to think what other. I think what's good about the band is that over the last few years, everyone's got a lot more resilient when things go wrong live. I mean, there's nothing worse. I remember seeing bands when I was young, and you're watching a band. If something goes wrong on stage and someone loses their temper on stage, it's embarrassing from an audience point of view. You think, oh dear.
Funny though.
Well, it can be funny, but when now it seems when things go wrong with Marillion, it's kind of everyone takes it in that, touching wood here, takes it in their stride, really. I mean, that one gig, I can't remember where it was. I think it was somewhere I don't know if it was in the States. Steve sat behind his keyboard and it collapsed.
Yeah, it was in America.
Was it?
Yeah.
New York.
And that was just, I mean, it was really funny, you know, but
maybe, especially when he played it on the floor.
Yeah, but maybe 30 years ago, that would have split the band up, you know. So that kind of stuff is quite funny. I mean, sitting behind the kit, when things go wrong, sometimes it's quite a good thing sometimes, because suddenly the whole band are communicating with each other on stage, because like everyone's turning around, what's happening, you know, and everyone's concentrating, and 9 times out of 10 you either get out of the trouble you're in, or I mean, occasionally I think Steve H once, I can't remember what gig that was, but everyone got lost for an intro of a number, and Steve H came on and got to the mic and said, I can't sing to that, and just walked off.
Oh, I was there.
That's
gosh, where was that?
I don't know, but I think
yeah, I was there. It was really funny.
I can't sing to that. I'm off.
Yeah, you were all playing a different song at the same time. It felt like it was like, what? Don't understand.
And you know, live stuff just does happen. So I mean, I think it happened to Roger Waters, didn't it, with his show? I mean, he's got backup computers running stuff and projection, and he had to stop the show at one point and start again.
Did he have to rebuild the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, bring back up again, lads.
The trouble is, as well, there's so much of his vocals which are the backing tracks, and he sings to it, and the volume goes up and down depending on the song, for whether it's his real live vocals or whether it's backing vocals.
I used to have, I mean, in the early, with Steve Hackett, when I played with him, that was early days before kind of click tracks and whatnot, but we had a sequence of had some vocals on tape. And I remember we started a number, and suddenly the tape just chewed itself to bits, and the vocals went like that. I was just like, what's going on? So, and what's the other instrument that was notorious for blowing up? The mellotron. The keyboard thing with all the orchestral effects on it, that they were always going horribly wrong and just chewing up the tapes that are inside them, and so things, touching wood a lot, have got a lot better on the technical front. So I shouldn't have said that. Good evening, Pompey. We'll just do that one again.
Cursed it. Yeah, you're not gonna. That's the one they won't be relaxed at, Pompeii. They'll all be tetchy. I'm not going anywhere near backstage. They'll be horrible because it's being filmed, because it's Pompeii. They'll be stressed. They might be more relaxed on the second night. Maybe I'll go backstage second night. First night, nowhere near. First night, definitely nowhere near, because I didn't reserve myself a seat.
Are we filming both nights?
Yes.
Yeah, you see, I mean, that's going to be a doddle compared with the Albert Hall, because we had one night to film that show. And, you know, the chances of everyone getting everything right in one night is, most bands would record several shows.
You did.
Yeah, I know. Look, yeah.
Well done.
Worked out really well.
Worked out all right, that one.
It did. Got some questions from Darren Moore for you.
Oh,
Here we go. Question one.
Hey up.
This is for both of you. Hey up.
Hey up.
If you were both to enter MasterChef, what would your
Sorry.
what would your signature dish be? First is the first part of the question.
What, Lucy's?
Cooked lamb.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Cooked lamb. That's a private joke for Darren. Mine would be, I would cook fillet steak with a red wine sauce, corn on the cob, and dauphinoise potatoes. I do a good one of them. What would you cook? Well, it'd be omelette, wouldn't it? That's all you ever cook me.
Well, that's all, yeah. I thought you'd have ham, egg, and chips.
Is your name Steve Hogarth? He says, what would you cook, not what would you eat? When have I ever cooked ham, egg, and chips?
No, I meant for yourself.
Yeah, but it's...
The last part of that question is who would win out of the pair of you, but
me.
We guess.
Yeah, Lucy cooks nearly every night.
I'm the cook, so I would win.
I haven't got a dish really that I can think of.
We love watching MasterChef. We watch it. Darren watches it at his house, and we watch it at ours, and we talk on Messenger, and we guess who's going to win. It's a silly thing that we've been doing for years, and it's always they never cook their lamb properly.
Yeah, whenever it's lamb, it's always underdone, isn't it?
The judges always go, "Oh, it's a little bit raw for me," and it's like still kicking on the plate. Anyway,
the other question from Darren is: would Lucy be better at playing drums, or would Ian be better at dealing with fans on social media?
I wouldn't stand a chance on social media.
I can't play drums to say. I can't even air drum. I think we'll stick with what we're good at. Thank you.
Craig, what have you got?
Martin Jacobspeak. We're back to our good friends at Still Marillion. Question for Lucy: what's been the most challenging time for you during your tenure as manager of the band, and why?
I had a wobble round about Marbles time. The band had sacked their agent and said, "Oh, Lucy, you organise it all." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And I think the Marbles tour was something like 64 gigs, the Marbles tour, and I organised that whole thing. at the same time of doing the massive, if you remember, with the pre-order for that also included marketing. We said we're going to spend money on marketing and I was coordinating the whole lot kind of on my own. And I remember we had a meeting. I had a meeting with the band, and I remember I just started crying. Which made them, because that's totally unprofessional, obviously, and they're all men, and this woman is sitting there going, because I was so tired and so stressed, and I was like, I can't do it on my own anymore. I think that was probably the most stressful time. Everything else, if it's been stressful, I don't know, I'm quite good at shrugging it off now, aren't I? I just swear about it now, and just, I've better out than in.
Yeah, she's very good at being able to shut things off, really, from, you know, if I've got a problem with something, I want it solved straight away. You know, otherwise it's sleepless nights. But Lucy's got a knack of being able to go, right, bedtime, sleep, and that, you know, and
yeah, I've got really good over the years. I don't get stressed anymore. Life's too short. There's also a good team of people around me now, and I pull in favors from other people, and I'm good. I'm really good in a crisis now. Over the years, I've got really good at I'll collapse afterwards, but I'm fine during the crisis.
But that was a massive learning curve, that marbles period, anyway.
Oh, it really was.
All those things, you know. I mean, what a responsibility.
But the Marbles tour was the first time the band had never lost money on a tour. That was the very first time, and I organised it, so I patted myself on the back and went, "Okay, I can do this." And touch wood, they've never lost money on a tour since, because I've learnt my craft. But yeah, it really was a huge learning curve.
Yeah, I think when you do get to do the Marbles reissue, I think there needs to be a separate documentary about yourself, Lucy, for that one.
in a straitjacket.
Yeah.
In a dark corner rocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would have a lot to say on that, because that really was the first sort of thing I really got my teeth into properly, and I loved doing it.
Important period for the band, though, really, as well, wasn't it? Important album, important period, yeah.
So there's a question for Ian from Martin as well. It says, what are the most challenging tracks to play live?
Well, believe it or not, it's probably the slower tracks that are harder to play live. Because the track's got a bit of high energy in it. You don't have to concentrate so much; you just play it. But it's down to the arrangements, really. There's some tracks that just play themselves because they're really good arrangements. I'm trying to think of an example. Tracks like Easter, that, you know, it's a great arrangement. It kind of plays itself. It should always sound good unless there's a technical problem. Tracks that Estonia is another track that's quite simple, but everything's got to be in the right place, and it's important everybody's really concentrating and looking at each other and listening to each other on stage. But challenging. Well, they can all be challenging, really. If something goes slightly wrong, or I always expect something to go wrong. I learnt my lessons. You know, when I think, after a few gigs, you go, this is good. It's a well-oiled machine now, and just playing, and then something will happen that's never happened before. You know, you go, whoa,
what's happened there?
Wasn't expecting that. So, yeah, a lot of the tracks are challenging just to get the right feel, really. But it's usually the slower tracks.
Yeah. Okay. The aforementioned James Levy sent us a few questions.
Could you get away with these ones?
He'll probably know all the answers better than us.
No, because Lucy, as you are soon to reach your 26th anniversary of becoming the band's manager, what are your highlights? Is the first part of that question.
And then what are your lowlights?
No. The second part of the question is, and as you are fond of the odd swear or three, which band member makes you curse the most?
Oh, do they listen to this one?
I don't know.
No, they don't. No, don't listen to it. Too busy with their own.
Highlights. I think I've said all this before. Highlights is when anything that makes us happy as a band and the fans happy. So whether it's we've done an amazing Marillion weekend and pulled it off, or you know, selling out Pompeii in 3 minutes, selling out the Royal Albert Hall in 4 minutes, things that are exciting.
I remember you being very pleased after the first Port Zealand.
Yes.
I remember after that, everyone was very happy.
Yeah. I like it when I do something that, you know, the fans will never know about. It's something I've done in a business sense for the band, and I get to write to them and go, good news, and I tell them something I've pulled off. Or, you know, like when I got All One Tonight onto Sky Arts channel, was a big deal. And I was and when they write to me, you know, I'm still that 15-year-old girl in the front row at Hammersmith Odeon looking at the band going, oh, they're so brilliant. And the fact that they individually send me a WhatsApp or an email that says, you know, well done, and I go, oh, thanks. And then the second part of the question, the swearing thing, who makes me swear the most? Ian, do you want to answer that one? Who do I go fucking?
Well, it applies to most of us.
It's all. I honestly
I'm
think
sorry, I can see Ian's face. The listeners can't see this, but there was a recognition in Ian's face there. He's got a name, he just didn't say it.
I think it's all of them for different reasons and at different times. Oh, fucking Pete, or fucking Rothers, or H. Mark, easy. Ian, it's a personal thing. He never pisses me off. He's lovely.
I've got some money here.
Do I owe you money? Yes, you... Can't answer that one honestly.
Yeah.
It'll be in the book that I'm writing for Paul Macmillan.
Yeah. Do you want to do Seamus's questions, Craig?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, Seamus, we got to do the accents on these people. You're not doing it right.
I dare it.
Sorry, where's Seamus from?
I watched some Father Ted this morning.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Sorry,
Right,
Seamus.
so thing is, he's lovely. He is. It's a two-part question. Both of you, could you please name an album from any favourite band or artists that you would love to cover, Marillion to cover?
Me, I'd like to Blur's greatest hits.
Marillion cover Blur's greatest hits.
Well, he said an album.
Oh, an album. Gosh.
So I chose the greatest hits. Or if not, it would be the Great Escape album.
Great. Yeah.
With the Universal and everything on it. Or REM's greatest hits. Or yeah. You?
Or even a particular favourite song that you'd love to get stuck into?
Magma?
Who's snoring?
Dave.
The dog snoring. Look.
I didn't cover a Magma album.
No, because that would be impossible to play. Because it's some great playing on that album. I haven't really got an album, I don't think. I listened to A Little Help from My Friend, you know, the Joe Cocker version of that the other day. And we did cover that once at Wembley, I think. It was for the muscular dystrophy.
Oh, yeah.
And I really love that track. So play that anytime. The the Paul McCartney Bond theme.
Oh,
Live
you
and
let die.
Yeah,
Live and let die.
That would be brilliant. Yeah.
That would be, yeah, do it.
Yeah, that'd be
Do it.
That'd be
Be
great.
great at Pompeii.
Yeah, or not.
Oh,
But I listened to a couple.
Port Zealand 27.
I listened to a couple of the tracks that we have covered. What were they?
You listened to the REM one you loved. You loved Keen.
Keen. I thought we did a really
Bed Shape.
Bed shaped, yeah, it's brilliant.
yeah. That was your doing, Lucy, wasn't it?
great song because that song is just really good. It's very simple, but everything's kind of the wrong way round. There isn't like verse, chorus, or middle eight. It's everything comes in where you don't expect it. But I thought we did a really good cover of that. That's probably about it.
Yep.
But yeah, an interesting one he's got is there anything of your back catalogue that you would love to get the chance to re-record again?
Yeah, about 20 albums. No, I mean I'd probably
Use your words.
well, the only experience I've had of redoing something was Radiation when that was remixed, and the remix I thought made a massive difference for me anyway, and I can hear that what I call the Marillion Grey period, which was .com and all the indie label.
Yeah, the Castle stuff.
Yeah, I think some of those we could have another go at and probably do a really good job of improving them. But that's only because the occasional track that when we play it live, it takes on another form really, and once you play something live, it's kind of embedded into the old memory banks.
Yeah,
it's burnt in there into the memory banks. So going in and re-recording it would be a double. It's like the album we did with the girls with the quartet. We went back in and re-recorded some of those tracks, but we've been on tour for weeks, and then we went in to record it, and it was just like a doddle to do because everyone was match fit, but there's always something that you think, oh, that could be improved. But the new album, let's try recording and re-recording that.
Just try recording it.
Oh yes.
Well,
so John, are you going to ask Seamus's last thing about lambing?
I'll ask him. I think we know it. The Seamus says, I'm heading home from Germany to Ireland in February for 3 weeks to help my 83-year-old daddy with the lambing. I've been doing it every year for more than a decade. Derek will be dealing with this with his very first lambing season ever this coming spring. So I was wondering if you have already volunteered to give him a hand.
Betty's having a really rough old time up in Scotland at the moment with this weather.
fairly bleak here today. Yeah.
I was meant to call him actually this week, but it's all got a bit hectic because we've had sort of bathroom water leaks and things and to deal with. Reality keeps getting in the way.
Yeah.
So I'll give him a call and ask him how it's going.
Okay, we'll get back to you, Seamus. Thank you for the question. James also put a question about AI, which is quite. What are your thoughts on the increasing use of AI in music, and what impacts do you think it will have for the future?
Can I answer it from the non-music side?
Yep.
I hate it and love it at the same time.
Okay.
I do quite a lot of AI videos and stuff because they make me laugh. Dogs diving off a diving board and the band. I keep, when I take a photograph, I then put it through this AI thing that makes them kiss each other and stuff. It just makes me laugh. I know, I'm pathetic. I can't help it.
It's all a bit scary.
But in terms of reality, I hate the fact that when I'm clicking on photographs or videos now, I don't know if they're real.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious if it's a singing, talking dog, or a band member suddenly doing a backflip, that they're not real. I don't mind AI if it's obviously not real, but the deep fakes and stuff that they're doing for politics and all that shit is terrible. And in terms of music, it's terrifying what they can do.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ian?
Well, we tried writing the album on it. It didn't work.
Be quicker.
I don't know. It just doesn't. For a band like us, it still matters that we're all in the studio together, writing and playing.
Yeah.
And if you do an AI thing, I mean, Mark's always experimenting with it, I think, and he's come back with some stuff, and it just sounds bland. You know, everything's very precise and nice sounding, but it just doesn't sound like a real band. So we're safe for a little while yet, I think. You know,
I think as fans, that's what we love is the sound of you guys in a room together.
Yeah, I think pop musicians and things are gonna have a problem going forward, but then you can't replicate the live. What was it? The top tune on Spotify the other week was by an AI artist, which is great, you know, fine, whatever. People can listen to that, but if you want to go and see it live, you can't see an AI artist live. So,
did you hear the ones that Paul Rose did?
Yeah, the one on that, you know, those Marillion. I played them to you. Those AI songs were Marillion in a country and western.
oh yeah, I mean,
I thought they were brilliant.
They're great fun.
They're funny, yeah, definitely.
I loved them. But that's music that they're AIing music that has been made by somebody else, if you see what I mean. It actually had to exist somewhere first, and that what existed wasn't created by AI. It was
It's just reinterpreted here.
Reinterpreted by AI, which is different. So anyway, blah.
Yeah, it is really disturbing now going on social media and really not knowing what's real. It's disturbing.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Oh, what a negative point to end. Should maybe rejig those questions to end with a massive but hey, you know what to expect from
the future.
Yeah.
We're in there.
We want to thank you both for talking to us today, and as I say, for your help across the episodes. You know, you've always been a huge help to us.
Well, we would like to say congratulations on 150 episodes. It's bloody brilliant.
Thank you. And congratulations if you've listened to all 150, because I think you deserve a medal.
Oh, therapy or both.
I've listened to quite a few.
Have you?
Yes.
Good. Well, thank you very much for that.
That's my pleasure.
And thanks again for this afternoon. Thank you to Lucy.
Hey.
And thank you to Ian.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Thank you to my other half, Craig.
Why, thank you, and thank you both for this. It's been fun as ever.
We'll be back with episode 151 next week. I don't quite know what that's going to be about at this point, but all that remains to be said is it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Take care.
And stay alive.
You crashed it. You crashed it.
Take care and don't split up. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Planet Marzipan Podcast. Please like and subscribe from whichever platform you get your podcasts from. You can contact us at planetmarzipanpodcast@gmail.com and check out marillion.com, fishmusic.scot for all the good stuff.